Counter Punch Boxing. What's up, guys? Okay, look, 4 days and counting. All the talking, all the debating, all of the predictions. It's all coming to an end. What is today's Tuesday? So we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days. Okay, 4 days till the weigh-in. Now, I'm looking forward to the weigh-in because I want to see how Chavez looks. At that drained down catch weight, right? That 164.5. So look, today I'm going to bring you guys the latest, the greatest, the updates, I guess we could call it. And every big fight, well, pretty much any fight, they have what's called a press conference call, okay? And basically, you got Oscar De La Hoya, Chavez, Canelo, they're all there on the phone, and then you have reporters like myself that can call in and listen, record it, take notes, and they do allow, certain guys to ask questions. They usually let the bigger media guys ask questions. So, but they always let like Dan Rafael, he's always asking questions. So, today I want to kind of go over what was said in that call, in that conference call, and like I said, bring you guys the latest. So, one thing I want to mention to you guys, go watch. Okay, you have the Canelo. The picture you're looking at right now. It's the Canelo Chavez HBO 24 face off, and man, it got heated. Like you could just see the tension between these guys. I mean, it's real. Look, I mean the rivalry. You guys have to realize. I mean this rivalry goes way back to like their childhood, and I think I've kind of figured it out. I mean, it's not a big secret or anything, but I think basically Canelo is jealous of Chavez Sr. and Jr., so it's like he looks up to Chavez Sr. like that's his hero, and I mean he's even admitted that, that he's always looked up to him and, wanted to be like him, but then you have Chavez Jr., which is the son of Senior, and Canelo's just jealous of that. I mean, it's plain and simple. It's not hard to figure out. I mean, I've studied a lot of human behavior. I'm really, really into that, like body language and things like that. And you can just pick up on these like subtle movements he makes and, little things that he says. He's incredibly jealous, okay, is what it is. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah. What the hell? Oh, that's my press credential right there. So yeah, like this press cred I have right here, I could have called in today. Actually, it was last night. I could have called in last night to the press conference, but I didn't because there's really no point because they just posted online. But like I said, I want to go over a few things that was said in that press conference. Bring you guys the latest weights, stuff like that. But if you guys are bored today and want to watch something, just go watch the HBO face-off. It's good. Just get the English subtitles. Okay. Now, of course, you got Oscar De La Hoya coming out, blah, blah, blah. I want to thank the promoters making me money. The commercials have been running everywhere. Thanks to Takati, the commercials with Sylvester Stallone and Canelo have done a tremendous job in promoting the event. Okay, he's just like thanking all the... all the guys that are the, sponsors out there. So, how much bad feeling is there between you and Canelo? Now they're talking to Chavez. So, and I'll read you just a couple of things that was said. And they talk about the rivalry, and then the weight of Chavez right now. So actually, where he's at right now is exactly where I thought he was going to be. So this fight has been talked about for a long time. It's happening, and it seems to be you don't particularly like one another, but can never quite tell, which I think is pretty apparent. So Chavez says, yes, there's a real true rivalry on Saturday. People are going to see it firsthand, this rivalry, how real it is. Obviously, we're going to show it in the ring. Okay, so that's not too exciting. It says you look back 5 years, blah, 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 blah. Chavez, the difference is that, so they're asking him, what's different now? And look, these are all the questions that we've had. So that's why I want to kind of go over them real quick. But they're asking Chavez, what's the difference now? Like, why are you motivated now? Why are you doing what you should be doing now? And you didn't before, against like an Andy Lee or a Sergio Martinez. Okay. And he says, well, the difference is that I was younger, less experienced. And, over the years, I've learned from those kinds of mistakes. and that inexperience that I had, and that's the difference between then and now. Okay, when you watch Canelo's biggest fights, what are the main vulnerabilities? And then he goes on to say, let me see where I have it here, where he talks about how, yeah, one of the advantages is that he's fought a lot of fighters not always in their prime. Also, he's a smaller fighter. He's a good fighter, but smaller for his division, and I think that's an advantage I have, and I think it is too. I think Chavez is going to be, they're going to be equally sized, or I think Chavez will be bigger. So, but. And then he says, I want to, and this is kind of cool. He says, I want to congratulate my brother. I'm very happy for his victory against the Alvarez family. I know it's difficult anytime somebody loses, but it's a sport. With regards to that fight, it's totally separate from my fight. My fight is different. But what they're referring to, here, let's see. I think I got a picture of it. Hang on, let me see. Close your eyes. This will make you dizzy. Or let me do it like this. Oh, here we go, right here. Okay, yeah, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. brother knocks out Canelo Alvarez's brother. So basically, you had a Chavez and an Alvarez fighting last Saturday. So Omar Chavez, brother of Julio Cesar Chavez, draws first blood when he knocked out Ramon Alvarez, the brother of Canelo Alvarez Jr. in their fight Saturday night in Mexico. Will history repeat itself Saturday night in Las Vegas? So that's what they're referring to. Like I said, they just had a fight, and his brother won by knockout over Canelo's brother. So I mean, this just shows you, like, the family rivalry. It goes deep, and we all know it's like the Mexican boxers, man. They're proud, they're warriors, they got a lot of pride. But with Canelo, I mean, I think here's the problem with Canelo, and I think where all the tension is. Especially when it comes to like the WBC, that's the green belt. I mean, that's like traditionally the Mexican belt. They hold that belt in high regard. So when Canelo vacated that belt, I mean, that was like, a big slap in the face to Mexico and its boxing tradition. So, I think, that's the problem right there, is Canelo isn't, look, just for an example, okay, I went back and watched the Meldrick Taylor fight, okay, and by the way, I'm going to put up a quick video about that in a minute. It's the Chavez Sr. and the Meldrick Taylor fight, okay, and if you guys haven't watched it and you want to watch a great fight, go back and watch, not the rematch, but watch the original Meldrick Taylor and Julio Cesar Chavez fight, okay, great fight, and I'm not going to tell you what happened, but it's a good one. Fight of the year back then. But I was watching that, and you could just see, the way Chavez Sr., the way he fought was so much different. I mean, it was just like this balls out, Mexican pride, put anyone in the ring any day, any time, none of this catch weight bullshit. I mean, it was just like, just warrior type shit. So I think that's what it is. You have kind of like the older generation of, that Mexican traditional boxing versus like this newer shit with Canelo. So I think that's what it is. I mean, it's, and it's not really like a passing of the torch or nothing like that, because, it's like they don't agree with what he's doing. They don't agree with Canelo's catch weights and, draining guys down, fighting guys like Amir Khan, winning the WBC from Miguel Cotto and then vacating, ducking Gennady Golovkin. I mean, that's just like shameful things, and that's the problem they have. And Canelo, basically he's pissed off that they call him out on it. It's like his hero and his son, so someone he admires and someone that he's incredibly jealous over, both of them publicly call him out. So, and shame him publicly. So that's what it is. So, and it's no big secret. But yeah. Also, you guys need to watch. Well, I don't know about this video, but a lot of my videos, watch them in full mode or whatever, full view. And also in the box below, in the description box below, I'm going to put a link to that full transcript of the press conference, so you guys can go back and read the whole thing. But I want to read you one more part about Chavez and his weight. And basically, you know, he's like I think about 2 pounds off from making weight. You know, so I think he's got like maybe 2, maybe 3, you know, 3 pounds. And look, I just reported on this like a few days ago, and I told you guys that, you know, they put out a bullshit number to the public, and then privately they have a real number. So right now, Chavez is like probably 165, maybe 6, you know, somewhere in there. So, you know, he's close. He's very close to making that weight. Hang on, let me see if I can find a real true rivalry. Okay, that's what we're talking about, the rivalry. Where is it? Right here. Also, with regards to the weight, I'm close to making weight already, and I've done everything I've been asked to do with regards to my diet. It's not easy, but I know when I focus on my diet and when I focus on making weight, I can do it. I've done it before, and this is just another blah blah. Okay, and then they're asking Mimo Heredia, da 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 da, and then basically Chavez goes on to say, you know, I always felt that 160 was a possible weight that I could make. You know, when we were discussing the fight, I didn't think it was an obstacle because I knew that if I wanted it, you know, if I wanted it, I could do it. Basically, is what he's saying. So, you know, and here's the thing. I know what a lot of you, it's like I can already hear the comments below. You know, you're going to say, well, you know, he missed weight here, he missed weight there. You know, like I said, if you go back the last time he missed weight, it was by 2 ounces, okay? 2 ounces. We talked about this. It's like a fucking ketchup packet. Actually, I looked. I have a ketchup packet right here in front of me. I'm not even joking. I'm going to tell you. It is 0.42 ounces, so half an ounce. That's like 4 ketchup packs, okay? McDonald's, he was overweight by 2 ounces. So, you know, okay, and I, look, I made a video breaking down all of his weight problems, so I know, trust me, I know. But I think his biggest problem has always been that, you know, he's never taken it serious. He's kind of like that spoiled brat, right? You know, coming from, you know, he's the son of Chavez, right? So he's like this spoiled little brat, and he never took it serious. Well, now, you know, their family legacy is on the line, and it's time to take it serious. So, you know, I think that now, you know, we're going to see the best Chavez we've ever seen. And like in that conference call, they talk about, you know, Chavez working with Nacho and how, you know, this is just a completely new, you know, new and improved Chavez. So I'm excited to see what he looks like. Now, this is what I hope. This is what I hope doesn't happen. I just hope there's no bullshit, right? I mean, we just had a great fight with Anthony Joshua, Vladimir Klitschko. I hope there's no clash of heads, or, you know, no someone rolls an ankle, or no robbery, or, you know, just no bullshit. You know, I just want to see a good, clean fight, and I want to know who is the best, okay? Because, you know, and then we know if Canelo wins, you know, people are going to say, oh, well, he drained Chavez, you know, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, you know, let me put it this way. True, he did drain him. Very true. You can't deny that. But I think Chavez is in a better fighting shape now than he's been in the last 7 years, you know. So, you know, even with draining him down, I think we still have the you know, the best version of Chavez that we've had since, I don't know, man, maybe like Brian Vera, the original, or maybe the rematch with Brian Vera. So, you know, you probably have to go all the way back to, or Zabik, you know, I don't know. But, you know, I think it's going to be a good fight. But yeah, let me leave it there. I don't want to make my videos too long, and I'm going to put up one more quick video, and I've got a couple announcements coming in that video. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget, click the description box and read the full conference call. And you know, I just didn't want to go over the whole thing because it would take an hour.